Welcome, creators. Welcome in. This is kendyK all day. And this is Shop Talk, the Sunday sunrise edition of Shop Talk. We are the Content Creator Collective, and we are assembled for an hour of power. Just content creators supporting content creators. That's why we call ourselves the Content Creator Collective, because we're here to connect, to collaborate, to learn some new things about being a YouTuber so that we can grow our channels to and through full monetization. Thank you for joining us for this Sunday Sunrise edition of Shop Talk. Welcome. Thank you all for joining us for the Sunday Sunrise edition of Shop Talk. This is our content creator makerspace. And I have posted a discussion question to get us started. Welcome in, Sackcloth Queen. Welcome, friends. And we welcome Kyle Vlogs, and we welcome all creators who are joining us and assembling already in the chat. We invite you to come and comment for 3 live streamed episodes of Shop Talk each week. And this is our Sunday Sunrise edition, where we welcome you to always come on panel and co-host the stream with me. If you're a creator, if you're a YouTuber, no matter how big or small your channel is, you can certainly come and co-host with us, because this is a safe space for content creators. Safe space for everyone. So I'm dropping that link. It has the word StreamYard in it. And as long as I've seen you here before, you can join us here now. Friends, thank you for joining us. This is the Sunday Sunrise edition of Shop Talk. Feel free to use that link. And then the poll question, it's not a poll question. I have a discussion question for us. I don't know if you can see it or not, so let me just share it with you. What are you focused on this month? Are you focused on monetization? Are you focused on increasing your views? Or are you focused on subscribers? What's your area of focus, would you say, for the month of December? Monetization, reaching towards monetization, increasing your views, or increasing your number of subscribers? What's your goal at this moment? Drop that in the chat and let's get talking. Just creators helping creators. That's what we do for Shop Talk. And let me just go ahead and start sharing out some of the creators who are already joining us. What's your area of focus for this month? Monetization, increasing your number of subscribers, or increasing your number of views? What would you say you're working towards most on your channel? And thank you, creators. Thank you for joining me for Shop Talk. Welcoming in Kyle Vlogs. Welcoming in Sackcloth Queen. Welcoming in Simply Debbie Sue. Welcoming Myra. Welcome, friend. New Horizons Above and Beyond. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Welcome back. So glad to have everyone here. Hey there, Fuzzy Adventures. Welcome. This is a safe space for content creators. Hi there, Bit Active. Welcome. It's JC, Calamity Jane. Welcome, friends. Look at all of these content creators connecting, collaborating. And friends, if you want to share out your channel link, follow the directions of the moderators. And I see at least one moderator with us. We want to thank Gemini Diva 79, a moderator and member of kendyK's crew. Thank you for joining us. Ooh, I love celebrating a win. Look at this win from JC Calamity Jane. Whoa, congratulations. Look at this. Look at this achievement. Thank you for allowing us to join with you in this celebration on your channel. JC says that I gained 45 subs this week thanks to you and other growth minded creators. Yes, this is part of a growth community. Shoptalk is in itself a growth community and one of the aspects of my channel, and I have a multifaceted channel. And but one of the spaces that I love is just creating this safe space for content creators to connect, collaborate, and to grow. And I have seen that. So I am super proud that you are tracking that growth because of your intention, JC Calamity Jane, just to get out in these YouTube streets and collaborate and grow. And what does that mean? Collaborate and grow just means to connect with other content creators so that the regular viewers on your channel can cross pollinate with the regular viewers and subscribers of other channels, right? Because you tend, birds of a feather flock together. And so you tend to have the same people watching your content, interacting with you in your chat. So if you want your channel to grow, you have got to get out and you've got to get over to other channels, join their panels, and so that they can see your great personality and they can rock with you in these YouTube streets. We are honoring, look at all these, I love to start with a celebration before Shop Talk. Poetic Tears is celebrating 1 month as a member of kendyK's crew. And that's crew with a K. Thank you for your trusting in us. And thank you. And friends, that's a reminder for me. Y'all join us this Thursday. It's kendyK being kendyK, and we're going to let the good times roll because that is going to be our Christmas party on kendyK all day. So plan on joining us on Sunday evening. Be looking for the thumbnail. It is going to be just an old-fashioned family game night, and y'all are my YouTube family. So plan to join us as well. And we've got prizes. Yes. So the question was, what are you focusing on this month? For sure, for your channel and your channel's growth, are you focusing on monetization? Are you focusing on gaining more subscribers, or are you focusing on gaining more views? Share that. And from New Horizons, thank you. New Horizons Above and Beyond 1990 says we're trying to get more watch hours on the channel. Watch hours are super important because remember, friends, if you're trying to reach towards initial monetization, that is 3,000 watch hours. And full monetization requires 4,000 watch hours. And those watch hours are specific and are only going to be counted from your long format videos and your live streams. They do not count the watch hours gained from shorts. Right. So keep that in mind as you are moving about the YouTube streets, connecting and growing like JC Calamity Jane. Way to go, JC Calamity Jane, because I have witnessed even after you joined Shop Talk, the Friday episode of Shop Talk, I saw you within minutes on another panel, chatting those folks up, telling them more about your channel. And that is how you gained 45 subscribers in 1 week. Certainly, you've got some channel goals. Yes, Gemini Diva says she's looking forward to kendyK's game night. I'm just saying, we always have a really good time. And we want to welcome content creator Real Journal Talk with V. Real Journal Talk with V. She had an extended journaling session. If you're looking for a calm, safe space, y'all get over there and check out Real Journal Talk with V. And when you do, let her know that kendyK sent you. But friends, she had a very nice holiday space. And what I loved about the journal time that she created for folks who hop on over there to her channel this week is that it was an extended opportunity to journal during the holidays. Just really kind of give yourself a reset space. Love, love, love. It's your option to chat, or sometimes you might just want to pull out your personal journal and respond to the prompts. And she just gives you a safe space to do it. It's really nice. It's a vibe. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you got to get over there and take a look. Take an extra look. Absolutely. Simply Debbie Sue is on the mend. We're so happy to see you. You don't. It just brings me joy every time I see you down in the chat. Simply Debbie Sue. Simply Debbie Sue says that she is working on subscribers. She's trying to grow her community. Yes, yes, I love that. Poetic Tears. Thank you, friend. Look at all of these celebration. Yeah, so join me if you're under the sound of my voice or if you're catching this on replay. Look forward to having kendyK's My Channel Christmas party, and that will be our monthly prize wheel for crew members. But we're going to have some extra prizes because it's the holiday season. Y'all know how I do. It's the season of giving. Yes, absolutely. Yes. We want to welcome in content creator Harjareen Annette. Thank you all for joining me for this episode of Shop Talk. So, friends, do this for me now. If you're building a channel, if you're feeling stuck, or maybe if you're just trying to figure things out as you go, well, first of all, I want you to know, let me reassure you, you are in fact in the right place at the right time. This is Shop Talk. This is a safe space for content creators. It's simple, it's safe, and we are better together. We are, in fact, very powerful together as a great big army of small and new content creators. So drop one word in that chat that describes your creator season right now. And let me also do that activity. It reminds me of Real Journal Talk with V. Drop one word in the chat that describes your creator season at this moment. How would you describe your creator season at this moment? Drop that word in the chat. Welcome in, friends. This is Shop Talk. Thank you all for joining us. So many creators are sharing out their channel link. I invite you to continue to do that all throughout this stream. Welcome in. Welcome in, friends. This is Shop Talk. And we're just vibing. If you have anything you want to celebrate on the channel, drop that in the chat as well. And let's talk about it. This is an hour power. This is the Sunday Sunrise Edition. If you do opt to join me on stage, we just take a more chillax and laid back vibe on a Sunday morning as part of our Sunday Sunrise Edition. So I invite you to come up, and it's your option to have your camera on or not. That is certainly your option. But again, we're trying to create a safe space even for those YouTubers who might be pursuing a faceless channel. So we do all those things with intention. And Gemini Diva is responding to the prompt. She says that she, as a content creator, is in a posture of learning. Write one word to describe how you're feeling about your creation journey. And I'm going to write my word. And I invite you to write yours as well. Gemini Diva, thank you for sharing your word, learning. It's Melinda G TV. I wonder what Melinda G is cooking up today. And love that bedroom reset that you shared with us yesterday. And I especially loved that beautiful, it was almost a rust colored or I don't know what you call that, a burnt orange, how you finish your bed off with that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I always love your content and especially your music mix. Wow. Love, 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 love. And congratulations on the new employment. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. JC says the month of December, she is possibilities is a good word. And I love that for you. And again, congratulations on gaining 45 subscribers. And y'all, that didn't just happen by accident. Lots of collaboration opportunities were taken by JC Calamity Jane. And there's still half of the month left. I wonder, will you make it to 100 new subscribers in a month? Poetic Tears, thank you, my friend. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your kindness today and for being a member of kendyK's crew. Thank you. Celebrating also your member anniversary with us. Thank you. Yes, AI Movie Cinema is inviting you to subscribe to this channel. I don't mind that at all. Because members of the crew, when you come to our Christmas party, we're going to have some extra games going along. But when you come to our Christmas party, friends, the prize wheel prizes, including our cash prize that can get boosted every time we learn on one of the boosts, we boost that cash prize by $5. So now's a great time to get locked in and be a channel member of kendyK's crew. Now, just hit that join button and you'll get all the details. And oh my goodness, Poetic Tears, we want to thank you for gifting 5 memberships to kendyK's crew. So 5 lucky folks have scored a membership thanks to the genuine act of kindness. Thank you, Poetic Tears. See, look at what happens when you pop over for the Sunday Sunrise edition of Shop Talk. Melinda GTV says she is focused squarely on growth. I love to hear that. Look at these content creators. Y'all, you're in the right place. It is sure. It is not happenstance. You are supposed to be here with us so we can connect, we can collaborate, and we can grow. And don't forget, kendyK has started a new feature, and it is called our Channels on Parade. So, friends, you don't have to do anything special. All you have to do is be here, chatting it up, being part of the Content Creator Collective, and kendyK. I take a few new ones every day, every week or so, and we're just going to, that's another way that, again, I'm trying to be intentional to create a safe space here because we want your channel to grow. I want my channel to grow. And this is what Connect and Grow, collaborating and growing. This is what it looks like. It's a vibe. What do you think? Give me some feedback. I appreciate all the feedback coming in and you all dropping those things in the chat now and during the replay. Doesn't matter when you watch it. If you're unable to catch us live 3 times a week for live Q&A for content creators, you're always able to rewatch those episodes on demand. Just check out kendyK all day. Thank you all for joining us. Friends, I'm going to drop the co-host link again in case anyone wants to join me on stage, talk a little bit about your channel. And we've got some discussion points to look at as well to help drive our conversation, but it's just content creators helping content creators. I promise you, if you're working on growing your channel, then you've got all of the expertise that you need to lend your voice to this discussion. Thank you all for joining us for this Sunday Sunrise edition of Shop Talk. I'm over here dropping my channel link. Thank you. And I invite you to do the same. Let's see who scored some of those memberships. I have to go over and look at it because we're using StreamYard to power this stream. Oh, we've got a lot of friends. New Horizons Above and Beyond says that they are currently in the works and working on a project called New Times and New Beginnings on the channel. Oh, that sounds nice. And that segment, I'd call that a new segment on your channel, is going to be about connecting with new friends, making memories with your family members. And oh, I love that. New Horizons Above and Beyond 1990. Ooh, I love that you're forward thinking. And wow, there's no time like the present. I love that. Thank you for sharing that. Let me put that up on the screen so folks can read more about that. Let me get back over here and put that on the screen. Wow, that sounds very nice. Friends, we've got two streams running here, and kendyK is trying to manage all of them. Real Journal Talk with V like in Victor, says that she is feeling inspirational. Oh, I love that. Gemini Diva 79 is focused on learning. Oh, I love. We want to welcome in another one of our moderators and crew members, Monique Poe. It looks like we might be a little sluggish. Poetic Tears says that she is focused on a unity on her channel, and I saw Poetic Tears was collaborating with some other creators. I wasn't quite sure because I know I was in bed that night, but I wasn't quite sure if that collaboration was happening from Poetic Tears channel, if I saw Poetic Tears on the. Anyway, it was multiple creators, and they were collaborating and cross-pollinating their viewing audiences. And that's what you do: connect and collaborate so that you can get other folks can learn about you as a content creator in your channel and what you do on your channel and how you show up in the world, frankly. And so, and vice versa. And that's how it happens. That's how your channel continues to grow. And I even saw Poetic Tears yesterday over at the Source Network with the Source, another safe space for content creators to grow. Absolutely. Thank you, Poetic Tears, for your kindness. So, what I'm doing now, welcome in, Marvis. Welcome in. I see you, friend. Look at all of these creators, folks who might be interested in creating a channel, or just viewers and subscribers, kind humans that you are. Given a choice, you could be anywhere in the world via YouTube and all the number of channels that are live at this very moment, but it was meant for you to be here. And so I appreciate you for joining us. Thank you for joining us for the Sunday Sunrise edition of Shop Talk. My word was enthusiastic. How am I feeling in this moment? Super enthusiastic because I see so many of you all joining us for this Sunday Sunrise edition of Shop Talk. I'm still looking to see who received the gifts, and you all probably can see them, but I cannot because I have to see them through StreamYard. So I'm trying to go over on the back end. So if moderators, if you all could help me, or if you did score, then we want to thank Poetic Tears for dropping those lovely gifted memberships on 5 lucky people. And friends, if you're wondering how do I score a free gift memberships? Well, thanks again to the kindness of Poetic Tears for gifting 5 memberships to kendyK's crew, and it's crew with a K. But friends, you can look in the chat stream and see if you scored one. But we're running 2 streams, and so let me tell you what I mean by that. So this stream, I'm actually running both a vertical live stream and a landscape live stream that is optimized for viewing on televisions and computers and tablets. That would be in the landscape mode, like a TV. And I'm also running a vertical live stream simultaneously. I'm using the power of StreamYard and their new Mars feature. So that is why. So when I say the back office is full, the back office is full, and there are a lot of systems running. So let me share a little bit more about that Mars feature that I'm talking about with you, if you don't mind, so that we can do some learning here, because that's what we do during every episode of Shop Talk. Is we learn, we get more information, and I will tell you this: both YouTube itself and StreamYard are both doing lots of new and just lots of things to increase engagement, to really help you be an even more successful content creator. But StreamYard came out a little bit ahead of YouTube as far as the Mars feature, which allows you to run streams that are now optimized for the viewer. So, with what that being said, is that means for us that if you're watching this on your cell phone, you're likely to want that in to be a vertical mode. And then if you're watching this in a bigger screen, like on your tablet, like on your computer, or like on your TV, you're more likely to want that as a landscape mode. And so StreamYard allows me to offer you dual streams, and you can have an optimal experience no matter how you're viewing this content. Yes. So let me give you some more examples, because let's use this as an opportunity to learn more about the technologies that are available to you. And friends, remember that if you want to grow your channel, I highly recommend now, as a fully monetized channel. I went over a year. I went greater than a year before I went live for the first time. I don't encourage you to do that. Once you get 50 subscribers, you can go live on your own channel, using your smartphone. Most folks, when they go live for the first time, they're most likely going to use your smartphone. And for that piece, you're going to have to verify your phone number, and you're going to have at least 50 subscribers. So if you have those things, you've got all the tools you need. And if you have less than 50 subscribers, you can still go live on someone else's channel. And I'm offering you that opportunity to get your muscle up, to get some confidence, and you can join me today and help me co-host this stream. So y'all look through the chat, and if you do catch that channel link, it has the word StreamYard in it. Use that. You can join me backstage, and I'll bring you up and let you tell us a little bit about your channel. Welcome. This is the Sunday Sunrise edition of Shop Talk. And here's that co-host link coming out to you now. So, as I was saying, so this is what the Mars feature looks like. It allows me to run the two streams simultaneously, and that's why I'm at this moment looking forward to see who was gifted the memberships. So, if you see that in the chat, help another content creator called kendyK all day out. Moderators, help me to make sure that everyone knows that they were gifted a membership. But you'll know you're gifted because I will make a special community post, because I want you to know about all your membership benefits, including our holiday Christmas party that is happening on Thursday evening this week. Y'all keep an eye out for that thumbnail. So here's an example of what the optimization looks like, and the two simultaneous streams that are running. And so if you were wondering, well, kendyK, so this is the question that made me include this as part of today's episode of Shop Talk. We had another creator to drop in the chat and ask me this question. kendyK, and it was Low Carb Queen. She says, kendyK, why do you have your upcoming live listed twice? Like, why do you have two thumbnails? Have y'all seen this in my streams lately? It is because I'm trying to optimize the experience for the viewer, not for what kendyK wants, but I'm trying to optimize the experience for the viewer. And friends, just like that, we have another creator who is joining us. Oh, y'all, we outside, y'all. We are outside. Hi, Lola.
kendyK, I saw this update and I immediately thought about you. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to check in with Shop Talk, because one of the creators left me a message and replied on my comments, and it was her voice. And I was like, ah! We can
I
leave voice messages now. Have
You
you
are
have
telling me
you gotten that
something.
yet?
I thought I'm like, well, I saw that, la. You are teaching kendyK because I saw that over the weekend, and I thought it was just using the microphone to text. And I'm like, well, that's not a new feature. It's leaving voicemails. What?
I haven't seen it on everybody's page yet, but definitely on my page, um, you have the ability to reply or respond to messages with voice. And I was like, that is going to be quite tedious. I don't know if it's going to be permanent. I'm hoping it's temporary because I can see how that could be tedious going through each and every message, hitting play and listening to these voice notes.
Well, I'm worried because like I didn't know I was recording my voice because well like I didn't know it was keeping a audio of my
Yes,
voice.
it's an audio file. Yes, and you have to click play to get the message. You can't, there's no texting it out.
Whoa, I just said StreamYard and YouTube are pushing out lots of innovative things, friends.
Crazy. Would you
You see
think,
why
would you
you
like
need
it to
Shop
be
Talk?
temporary or permanent? Would you find that to be tedious?
That that's almost scary to tell you
Yes,
for me because you know I'm a woman of a particular age. La.
yes.
Did I see some new juicing jars in your hand?
This is where I get my my jars from the Dollar Tree. And I like these with the little handles. So I'm
I
just
so you could drink out of them. Tell me what juice you might do next.
today I am doing a carrot and golden beet juice and also a green juice, just batching for the week. I
I
was just
saw
in the
golden
grocery
beets.
store doing my dirty dozen.
I didn't even know there was golden beets. I saw you do some golden beets. Oh my God, they were beautiful. So are you saying you're going to do a live stream today with some new juicing?
I may do a live stream, and like we talked about doing a live stream while simultaneously doing B-roll, because I like to have my juicing videos. I like for you to see inside the juicer and the cutting board, and that's kind of hard to do live. So
It's a vibe. Y'all check out Juicy. Check out Lala Plant Based Nutrition. She's had a lot of name changes, but let me just say this because I have named her, crowned her America's High Vibe Coach. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, y'all. When you look at Lala, well, see, first of all, you got to get over there to her channel. Check her out. kendyK's giving a 10 out of 10 to Lala, okay, for sure, because she is America's High Vibe Coach. Y'all, think about this. If you have heard, first of all, we outside. We on a field trip. We on a field trip with Lala, our high vibe coach. She's taking us over there to the Dollar Tree. So that's a pro tip. That is where you get all of your juicing jars with lids. It's right there at the Dollar Tree because they have handles on them. I love that. And yo, but it's always a vibe going on over there. When I think Richard Simmons, who we got Lala. I said America's
I have my
high.
leg warmers.
Yeah.
It's cold out
Come
here.
on, come on now, leg warmers. Love that.
Yeah, but
Lala,
I
see,
instantly thought of you when I saw that. I was like, I got to get the Shop Talk because we have all the updates at Shop Talk. So
we were just talking about the Mars feature that allows you to simultaneously stream in vertical or landscape, horizontal. This is horizontal landscape for TV. This is optimized for TV viewers and computer, laptop viewers, tablet viewers, and this is optimized for your cell phone.
right
Yeah.
on.
Thank you, Lala, for joining us. You can stay as long as you want. I mean, we Lala pulled up on us. See, that's what we talk. We collaborate and grow. If you've not connected with Juicy, and tell us the channel name because I'm trying to give you the previous channel name.
The High Vibe Coach. The High Vibe Coach.
That's my favorite one anyway. And y'all, if you're not sure yet, Lala has 4 YouTube channels. 4. But this one is in fact my favorite
Thank
when
you,
she
Kai.
talks about nutrition, when she talks about nutrition without weaponizing nutrition. I love that. I love that.
You guys
And we love.
enjoy. I gotta keep moving now.
Yes, we got your back over there, Lala. We watch it. We watching to
But
see.
I am excited about the update. So keep it up, kendyK.
Thank you. But thank you for letting us know it's audio. That's what they mean when they say you can now do it by voice. You're leaving an audio message response for your viewers. Wow. Channel goes. Thank you for joining us, Lala.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome to stay with us, but keep shopping and be safe. You look great. 10 out
Thank
of 10. 10 out of 10, y'all. That's Juicy and Raw with
you.
Lala plant-based nutrition. I'm still using the same. It's America's High Vibe Coach. How about that, y'all? America's High Vibe Coach. Wow, that was amazing. Hey, there's Mia J. There's Real Talk with Journal V. Everybody's waving to Lala. Yes, she had a great stream there. Is that Model Lori Ann? Okay, these are the winners of the 5 memberships. See, thank you, Poetic Tears. Thank you, good friend. Model Lori Ann scored a membership to kendyK's crew. Elevated Chills, yes. Tammin, Ivy Girl, Maris, and Living Life Through the Life of Saw are now new members of kendyK's crew, and that's crew with a K. And thanks to the kindness of Poetic Tears. Poetic Tears, thank you. And thank you for also being a member of kendyK's crew. And we've got Monique Pope. Y'all, I just did a post because Monique received her week 3 blessing box, and I gave out blessings as part of my second annual subscriber appreciation for every week last month. Monique scored in the week 3 blessing box, and she did a special post about it. And then Gemini Diva 79, I think she was our week 2 winner, blessing box winner. And every winner received a Walmart gift card and some of kendyK's favorite things. So thank you both. And Gemini Diva did a great video on her channel, and I was able to repost that. Now, that's what we mean by connect and grow. And I hope you're getting lots of ideas for what to do to grow your community. And if I can find that quote, I know that's one of our channels, our channel owners today. I know that one of the creators said that they were focusing on growing their channel and growing the memberships on their channel. What a great channel goal. What a great channel goal. Yeah. How do you structure it how you want, and when you see you need to make changes, feel free to do so. But you got to also get out into these YouTube streets so that you can see how folks are doing things. Ask questions when you need to. But yeah, I wanted to make sure that everyone knew what we were talking about when we say that I am using the Mars feature. That means I'm able to offer a optimized viewing experience no matter what device you are viewing Shoptalk on. Yes, so keep that in mind, friends. So I will tell you this. Let me pop the visual back up there again. If you do have 2 big black bars running on either side, and that means you might be watching on a TV, but you might have come in on the vertical stream, try going back out and clicking the other stream. And y'all, I'm doing the best that I can so I can label each of those streams for you. So typically I will have a little emoji of a cell phone on the vertical stream so that you'll know the difference between both of those streams. Because typically I did this time try to put separate different thumbnails on each of the streams so that you could see the difference. And then one of them will have a cell phone. In fact, I think I could put 3 cell phones on there so that you would know that that's the vertical stream. So if you want an optimal viewing experience, try the landscape mode. But if you are using your cell phone to pop in here, it doesn't matter how you pop in here. You are in the right place at the right time. Thank you for joining us for this Sunday sunrise edition of Shop Talk. Thank you so much. Gemini Diva is welcoming all the new members of kendyK's crew. Thank you all for joining us. This is an hour of power. Here's another prompt. Yeah, we are channeling all of Real Journal Talk with V. You're going to love her channel. Check out Real Journal Talk with V. Would you describe your channel in this moment as a new channel or a growing channel? Drop your answers in the chat. Would you describe your channel as a new channel or a growing channel? And tell us a little bit why. Drop your answers in the chat. Just some things to think about and to help us start really focusing in on what are we going to do this week, in the week ahead, as a content creator. Thank you, Poetic Tears, for generously gifting 5 memberships to kendyK's crew. Thank you, friend. Would you describe your channel as a new channel or a growing channel? Love that. Deep Boss Way is clear. She says as a growing channel. I would agree. Y'all, don't take, I too am still a small content creator. My next mini goal is 2,000 subscribers. But I don't take it for granted at all. Every single person who believes enough in me to hit subscribe. Keep that in mind. I never say I only have so-and-so subscribers. I don't say that because that is so, every single human who thought enough of me to say, hey, I like that person called kendyK, and I'm going to hit subscribe. I appreciate all of those people. So keep that in mind. Real Journal Talk with V. There she is, friends. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. Highly recommend, especially y'all. She's dropped new content yesterday, and it's an extended holiday themed journal time. It's a vibe. You just got to go over there. Check out Real Journal Talk with V. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. Yes, absolutely. Gemini Diva says that she's going to describe her channel as a new channel because she is currently revamping her channel. Thank you for responding, Real Journal Gemini Diva 79, our moderator and crew member, one of our moderators today. Yes, Monique says, Monique, congratulations to you because you have really been putting out consistently more and more content over the last week and a half. I mean, well, I'm now waiting with bated breath to see what new content you're putting out, and you're just sharing so much. You're sharing more discounts with us on a more regular basis, a more consistent basis, and you're sharing your beautiful baskets. Yes. And so you're really making some boss moves. Thank you, Monique Poe, for how you show up in the world and the YouTube streets. And thank you for moderating this stream and being a member of kendyK's crew. She would describe, Monique Poe 37 says, I'm a growing channel. I'm working on my watch hours. Friends, did you see that? Watch hours. Good for you. Great for you, putting out what you need from us as a community of content creators who are here to support all of us to and through to full monetization. And our first step, y'all, is we've got to meet the requirements for initial monetization. So you need 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours from your combined long format and live streams. They do not count the watch hours from your shorts, which is why we highly recommend that you focus on your long format content and your live streams. Friends, it's okay to do shorts because that's what's frankly going to allow as many people to quickly as possible to see your content. And it will encourage them to hit that subscribe button. But if you need them to stick and stay for the long haul, you need to have some long format content and some live streams under your belt. Yep, that's the meat of the matter. For real, for real. So I love that. I love that as a channel goal and what you're focusing on for this month. to be a growing channel and grow your watch hours. Love that. And you know that I highly recommend the use of playlists. If you have any other ways that you can help Monique to grow her number of watch hours towards initial monetization, and let us know, drop in the chat if you are also working on watch hours towards initial monetization. Let us know. Or perhaps you've already reached initial monetization, and so you're what I call a last miler. You're trying to get to that last mile towards full monetization, and that is 4,000 watch hours from, again, your long format content and your live streams. And you have to do that within a 365 days, because then on the 366th day, the watch hours that you gained on the first day will drop off. Yeah. Hey, it's our friend Stash Cash. And thank you for joining us again, Stash Cash. Stash Cash is trying to reach initial monetization as well on their channel. Thank you for joining us. Real Journal Talk says that they are back on YouTube after taking a break 5 years ago. Yes, that is a scenario that I hear a lot in the YouTube streets. And I'm so glad you're here. We're glad you're here. Real Journal Talk with me, sister friend. We are super excited that you're here. I am so glad to know you, and I love the vibe that you create and all of your journaling sessions. So again, if you're looking for something more on the calm side of things, it's a 10 out of 10 for me. kendyK highly recommends a Real Journal Talk with V. Yes, she dropped new content yesterday. Yeah, I do. I get around in these YouTube streets. I was over there with Stash Cash on YouTube yesterday, and he had a lively discussion over there yesterday. Absolutely. Thank you all for joining us. This is kendyK all day. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much. Congratulations to those 5 lucky folks who scored a membership on kendyK's group just in time for our December Christmas party happening this Thursday evening. Y'all check for the thumbnail. It'll be coming out real soon. Yes. And I see Stash Cash is sending a shout out to Real Journal Talk with V. And I noticed that Monique Poe is connecting through the vertical live stream. So we just finished talking about everyone learning a little bit more about the Mars feature offered through StreamYard. And it allows you to offer both a vertical stream and a horizontal stream or landscape mode stream for a more optimal viewing experience for the viewer. Not the way you want it, but how the viewer is, what device they might be using to access your channel. And hey, when you make it more accessible for the viewer, they tend to stick and stay longer on your content, so you can grow those watch hours and hopefully convert them from a viewer into a subscriber. And so that is something that I saw Stash Cash reiterate yesterday during his live stream, is that it really is about the viewer's experience. And I learned that several months ago when I was tuned in for the CEO of YouTube, who said it out of his own mouth. The CEO of YouTube was talking to all content creators, and kendyK was there to listen. That's what I do. kendyK gets out there and gets that information for us and brings it back and shares it during every episode of Shop Talk. And he certainly did say, if you want to grow your channel, you want to be thinking, what can I do to make sure that I am maximizing the viewing experience for viewers? Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Poetic Tears, for that encouragement. I love that folks are chatting it up in the chat. So, friends, let's take another look here. Let's take another look here. And so there was a community post. So just a reminder that this community post went out last night, just kind of give you all a gentle reminder that don't forget that kendyK has a Sunday sunrise edition of Shop Talk every week. Y'all, it is no mistake that It's not a coincidence that this is our 55th live streamed episode of Shop Talk. It was Shop Talk that really became a game changer and allowed me to get the 3,000 and then 4,000 watch hours. Let me be clear on this. I'll come back and we can talk about community posts. But friends, I had achieved the 3,000 watch hours, and that is no small feat. Okay. Everyone gets to that point where you need to really be innovative and think about really good ways that you can keep folks engaged with your content so that you can reach the 3,000 watch hours required for initial monetization. But I will tell you, one of those ways, I said, what do I love to do? I wanted to create a safe space for content creators. I wanted to share some of the things. I wanted to talk about some of the things, the feelings that content creators go through when they feel like nobody's watching my content. I'm doing it all by myself. I felt like that, and I know that you felt like that too. That's what we are, friends. We're just creators helping other creators. And so I started the Shop Talk series with 3 live streams, live stream Q&A. So if you do have any content creator questions, drop them down in the chat right now. I'll put them up on the screen. And we are the Content Creator Collective. We'll go through those and we'll come up with some solutions, some suggestions, tell you what's working on our channel. And maybe that will help you come up with an answer, a solution for your own channel. This is just creators helping other creators. This is Shop Talk, and this is the Sunday Sunrise Edition. Y'all, Lala is still with us. She is dropping her custom emojis. We love you, Lala. You be safe. Y'all, we were outside with Lala on a field trip. I love that. Thank you for joining us, Lala. You're the best. Absolutely. So y'all, so I reached monetization at the initial level of monetization in the end of July. And by the end of August, kendyK had reached the 4,000 watch hours. As you gain more and more subscribers, okay, I know initially if you have less than 100 subscribers, or let's say you have about 200, between 200 and 300 subscribers, it seems very challenging because it is. And it's simply just because you're not yet in the YouTube algorithm. But that's what we do on Shop Talk. We tell you about ways that you can be intentional to make sure that your channel name is indexing and is becoming a part of the YouTube algorithm. Regular uploads. I didn't say daily uploads, but regular uploads will allow you to get some footing and gain some traction in the YouTube algorithm. And then there's other things that we can do with our hashtags and tags. And then community posts will help you to grow your community. Monique Post says that she is streaming in on the vertical mode. Thank you. Optimized for her smartphone. That's the vertical mode. And this is horizontal or landscape. Friends, we want you to have the best viewing. You always should have your viewing audience in mind. But yeah, Shop Talk has taken off 55 live stream episodes. You're here with intention. Thank you for joining us for the Sunday Sunrise edition of Shop Talk. Let's get back into it. Yes. Kyle's wishing us a Merry Christmas and can't wait to get your content, Kyle. Kyle just returned from a fabulous 4-day cruise and we can't wait to see some of your content. Lala is reinforcing what we just said, saying agreed, regular uploads is what works. Yes. Yes. So friends, what I would share with you is that I use a community post because it helps to grow community. It gives my regular viewers and subscribers. Community posts don't go out all over the internet like but frankly, neither do your long format videos either. Okay. They go to folks who have recently viewed your most recent content. So if this is your first upload, or maybe this is the first month, if you really just started your channel, then there are very few impressions. They will send out your new content, your long format videos, to very few, very, very few viewers because you're a new content creator. And so the more people who can put eyes on your content, the better. And so you want to immediately continue to come to communities like this so that other subscribers, other viewers, where they gather, they can also get a feel for you and your content. You want to come up on stage as you get your nerves ready. But again, friends, I always invite you on Sundays, especially, to join us because cameras are optional on Sundays for the Sunday Sunrise edition of Shop Talk. So if you are a little bit camera shy, or if you are going to have, if you intend to have a totally faceless channel, and there are so many monetized channels that are absolutely faceless, I'm just trying to be accessible and make sure that everyone feels safe as content creators. I want you to feel free and be free to show up as the content creator authentically, as how in the same way that you show up on your own channel. And so I'm trying to leave and hold space with intention for you to do just that. So thank you all for joining us. And this is our Content Creator Collective. We are just talking shop. Absolutely. Lala says we got to feed that algorithm. I agree, Lala. Thank you for being with us and sticking and staying with us. Gemini Diva is reminding us of another one of our core principles. We're trying to help as many channels as we can reach monetization and beyond. Right. And not just getting to monetization. Y'all, once you reach initial monetization, then you immediately start working on full monetization. And now that I'm a fully monetized content creator, I'm telling you now, you just keep rolling and you keep thinking about new ways to be innovative so that you can continue to gain more subscribers. Because again, I've got channel goals. I'm super proud of the growth. AirPod on the loose. I'm super proud of the growth that I've experienced on my channel this year and in 2025, and even reaching a full monetization. But I'm also super proud of the goals that I have. And I can't wait for you all to learn some of the things that I'm planning for 2026 and beyond. So thank you, Gemini Diva, for that as well. Absolutely. So, friends, what I'm looking at here is the community post that I put out last night to remind you that Shop Talk was happening in the morning, but it gave us some good data. It says, what do you need most right now as a content creator considering your channel? Do you need more time? Do you need more views? Do you need more likes, comments? You need more subscribers? That's all engagement analytics. Or are you looking for more revenue? What do you need most right now? And 40% of us said we need more time. I would say that. And when I took the poll, I too marked, I need more than anything right now in this moment. I need more time. And then I wanted to just share, because that's what we do. We just share what we are learning and understanding about the YouTube algorithm, about the monetization process, about how to grow and sustain a community for the long haul. Friends, here is a very, very short listing of some of my subscribers, because friends, kendyK has her subscriptions private. I do not have my subscriber list, meaning the channels that kendyK subscribes to, they are not public. And so I need to dispel a rumor that I keep hearing, that you cannot grow your channel if you don't put your subscriptions public so that everybody in the world can see what channels you're subscribed to. kendyK fully monetized her channel as a non-public subscriber, meaning no one knows what channels I'm subscribed to. It's your choice. It's your choice. And friends, I work professionally. I love lots of content, and that's frankly my business. And so it's a reminder to you as a content creator. It's a choice. And it doesn't matter either way if you are a public subscriber or if you keep the channels that you're subscribed to private. And I chose to, and I was able still to fully monetize. So I just wanted to share, and I wanted to shout out some more channels. So here is just a very small list of channels, and they are in ABC order there, that kendyK is in fact subscribed to, because you won't know that. But what you will know is kendyK is rocking with you in these YouTube streets. You'll know, because I'm going to drop in your comments and let you know, unless kendyK's 50-year-old eyes are too tired. But you're going to know. You know if folks are riding with you or not. But I want you to know, as content creators, making assumptions can hurt you and your channel's growth. Always err on the side of believing that folks are being genuine and good. That's my recommendation. Because when you assume that folks are doing you dirty, are not watching your content, what if you're wrong? Just because you don't see them in your subscriber list, they may not be a public subscriber, but they could very well be one of your most dedicated viewers and subscribers, who's watching all of your long format content and live streams. They might be the person who starts your playlist because they know you're trying to reach initial monetization or full monetization. It's that funny thing about assuming. Be careful, creators, be careful. I just wanted to remind everyone that the only subscriber list that you have access to is a list of your public subscribers who have chosen to allow you to publicly see what channels they're subscribed to. Everybody also has a list of non-public or private subscribers who choose, for whatever reason, not to disclose their channel list of channels that they are subscribed to. Everyone has that choice. This is America. Okay? So just be careful about that, because folks, I think a lot of people forget a lot of times, because I hear some things as I move about the YouTube streets, and it's just simply not accurate. It's just simply not accurate. But thank you all for sticking and staying with me for this Sunday sunrise edition of Shop Talk. We want to welcome in Kathleen Plays 71. Kathleen Plays 71. Y'all, we're getting ready to come down from this place. We're getting ready for our big parade of channels. This is kendyK's crew, and we're letting the good times roll. And thank you for joining us for this Sunday sunrise edition of Shop Talk. Y'all, I had a great Friday edition of Shop Talk. I want to thank all of those who came in as viewers, as subscribers, members of kendyK's crew, or just as a content creator, as a member of the Content Creator Collective. Yes, it was a great opportunity. And so I immediately changed my thumbnail, because I had these great creators joining me, and Kyle Vlogs. And Kyle, I had a little trouble, buddy, finding an image of you, but kendyK is holding space. So check me out on Instagram, Kyle, or send me an email, and I'm want to add your photo. And of course, we've got room over there on the right side of this thumbnail to add you as a member of this fabulous collaboration. And we want to thank these content creators for joining me on panel and they did a lot of the muscle work and answering from their perspective as a content creator, joining me on panel for Friday for the 54th episode of Shop Talk, plus Kyle Vlogs. So Kyle, if you are listening, make sure that you connect with me so that we can add your thumbnail to this, add your picture to this thumbnail. Thank you, creators. And friends, this is what you're going to get when you join me on panel to co-host Shop Talk. Is we're going to enter into a collaboration, and it's so important. That's another key feature of YouTube, and everything you need to grow your channel to full monetization is free through YouTube. You don't have to spend money using other things for editing, other things to add music. YouTube has a lot of those things for free, right? It may not be the music you think you want, but it actually does work, right? And it's all copyright free. You don't have to worry about it not being copyright free. But these creators joined me on panel. They were able to help me to answer questions and field questions that came in through the chat from the Content Creator Collective. And so I was able to go in through YouTube Studio and add them as a collaborator with me. And it's so important to do that, content creators. When you do a live stream or you do a collaboration with another content creator, add them, because then we have the strength and the power of the YouTube and the algorithm. They will market that as an official collaboration, and they want both of our channels to grow. And in this case, I had lots of collaborators yesterday. And if you look there closely, I'm just showing you some of the language if you've not gotten there yet, as far as official collaborations through YouTube Studio. It says all invited creators have accepted. And this was based on, I did a interview with Joe's Sleep and Slim Down journey. And she has a second children's channel now. And she officially collaborated with me so that now we're marketing and our content is being sent out to a wider audience because of that official collaboration. Stash Cash collaborated with that content creator from Friday's collaboration, and also JC Calamity Jane. And y'all, this is just, I just put some clips together from out of YouTube Studio so you could see what that looks like when we say we are officially collaborating, because then now we have the power of the YouTube algorithm on our side to help us grow our channels, because we took that extra step and sent out those collaboration links. Yes, absolutely, my friends. Absolutely. So just sharing lots of information here. And we want to thank our sponsor, poundcakeexperts.com, featuring 50 gourmet flavors of pound cake, including vegan, sugar-free, and gluten-free. Sugar-free, gluten-free, and I'm forgetting the other one. And vegan options, sugar-free, gluten-free, and vegan options. Thank you all for joining us. This is Shop Talk. Thank you, friends. And here we go, friends. Let's roll that parade of channels. So if you're not listed here, just stick and stay, friends. I add some each day and I take some away so that we can always have new channels that are being exposed, and so that we can cross-pollinate. I'm trying to give you many ways for me to shout out your channel so that other folks can get connected to your content, friends. And I will tell you, hey, there's our friend Key. We met Key during the Friday stream. Thank you, Key, for joining us. Here, let's roll with that parade of channels. So, friends, I will remind you that I do work full-time, and so I'm just a part-time content creator. So, grace, please, so that I can continue to add to this parade of channels. But that's what we do. This is kendyK's crew, and this is the parade of channels. We are the Content Creator Collective, and it is absolutely free to be included in my parade of channels. We welcome Doses of Shani. Check out this content creator. She is on a GLP-1s, I believe is Zep bound, and she has just reached a weight loss milestone. And friends, a very small, very new channel with 61 subscribers. Y'all, check out Doses of Shani, and if you feel so inclined, you know what to do. We wanted to shout out content creator. The channel name is Broke But Bountifully Blessed 532. This is a retired content creator who's on a fixed income. And y'all, she is super close, y'all. She's known to us in these YouTube streets as Carol. Carol is really close to reaching another milestone on her channel, reaching towards 1,000 subscribers. As of this morning, she has 964 subscribers. Let's check out her channel. And if you like the content, you know what to do, friends. We welcome Brit Family Fun as a content creator. Brit Family Fun has well over 1,000 subscribers, but she needs those 3,000 watch hours within the last 365 days on her long format content and her live streams. So she's reaching and she is needing watch hours. So again, we're being intentional over here. It's just creators supporting creators. Friends, we welcome JC Calamity Jane to our parade of channels. Friends, so you can be down in the chat, dropping your channel link, and kendyK is up here on the panel, sharing you out and sharing what I know about your channel. We welcome JC Calamity Jane, and she came up here on Friday and talked about her own channel. Love that. That's the way you grow a channel. No one can tell your story like you can. We've got so many things coming from JC Calamity Jane, a type 1 diabetic, taking GLP-1 on a total health and wellness journey, a homesteader with brand new baby chicks. Loved the live stream yesterday. Just great, trying to determine if our 5 baby chicks, and I did say our, because kendyK loves the chicken community. I love chicken life. And we're trying to see now if our 5 baby chicks are roosters or hens. And another member of the chicken community is Chicken Explorers. Y'all check out Chicken Explorers. Anthony Holmes is 71, does a lot of music and created kendyK's first theme music for my channel. Love it. Still love it to this day. And also puts out weekly content about a construction life. My daddy worked in construction. That's how he made a living for his family before his death. And so I love to see Anthony Holmes construction content. And he typically puts out new content on Sundays. So check him out for his newest content. Anthony Holmes is 71. We want to shout out a channel, Simply Sunshine Moments. Check out this channel creator. Brooklyn Beauty TV. Look at that sunshine. I love it. Y'all check out Holistic Hip Style. It's Brooklyn Beauty TV. This is just our channel parade. We introducing you to Coffee No Cream. And notice that there's an E at the end of that. Yeah. Thank you all for joining us. This is kendyK, and this is Shop Talk. This is the Sunday Sunrise edition of Shop Talk. We've got Mary's Life Journey 196. Y'all visit Mary's Life Journey. She's newly on a GLP-1 journey and has lost her first. Oh, don't quote me. Yeah, I want you to check over there on her channel and see what that weight loss journey is like for Mary's Life Journey. And it's kendyK all day. And that lets me know that we're at the end of the slide deck. Y'all, I thank you for sticking and staying with us. Y'all, thank you. And look for our thumbnails. Join me on Thursday for kendyK's Christmas party with prizes. And the members of kendyK's crew, you'll be eligible for the prize wheel with our cash prize. Y'all, thank you for joining me. Y'all be safe in the YouTube streets. Keep your goals in mind and keep pressing towards your goals on your channel. kendyK and the Content Creator Collective will be right there to support you on your journey. It's creators supporting creators. Goodbye for now.